Our listening project survey indicates that cultural diversity is something that interests many of us, especially when it relates to restaurants and food. So here's a question. Where do you go for authentic Japanese food or groceries? It's a question recently contemplated by Tony Ganser, who hosts Idea Stream's All Things Considered weekday afternoons on 90.3 WCPN. And just like that, you appear when I say your name. That's pretty good. So you're looking for a special sauce. We're not talking Big Macs here. You're looking for a very special sauce.
That's right, yeah. So this all started when I was looking for something called okonomiyaki sauce to prepare a meal. Again? Okonomiyaki sauce. And I'm not fluent in Japanese. That's as close as I could get. But I spoke to Barbara Whitlow, actually, a technical producer who works with me on All Things Considered. She spent many years in Japan, and she said, well, just go down to any Asian market. You should be able to find it there. So I went. It wasn't there.
I said we've got one in walking distance.
Exactly. That's the one I went to. It wasn't there. So Barbara started hunting, and it was a lot harder than she expected. She couldn't find it either. So she starts to talk to her friends, and it turns out the place to get the best stuff is, believe it or not, in central Ohio, that there is this mecca down there where you can find okonomiyaki sauce, top shelf sake, even a special kind of noodle. And that's where we start when we meet Mariko Becker.
This one is like a tied, knotted. Very convenient, but you can't get it. Well, at least I know around in Akron area, I don't see something like this specific kind.
Mariko Becker sits in her Northeast Ohio home looking over some Japanese products.
This is a seaweed like salad.
She's lived in various Ohio cities for more than 20 years and says local Asian markets are good for general items like soy sauce, but not specialty items.
When you get into the specifics of the product of some Japanese brand or the specifically catered to some sort of cooking style, then it's a little bit harder.
Becker likes to stock up on Japanese products when she can, and a prime place to do that, believe it or not, is around Columbus. The Tensuke Market Grocery is a favorite spot.
It's this remarkable place. It's a little Japanese wonderland right here.
John Millen is standing at the Japan Marketplace Shopping Center.
You know, one of my most significant fears was that I wouldn't find the food that I had in California. You come to Ohio and you think, it's going to be small time. No offense, no. And in fact, it's big time.
The marketplace is a collection of businesses made up of the Tensuke Japanese grocery store, a Japanese restaurant, gift shop, and bakery. This is just part of a larger community of businesses offering Japanese expertise in the Columbus area. But you might be asking, why Central Ohio? The Honda plant in Marysville has a lot to do with it, according to Akiza Fukuzawa.
Because of this big Japanese corporation being here such a long time, including also Japanese executives and their families are here. So to support that lifestyle and nature of interest, of cultural interest, that a lot of grocery store like here in this market, and Japanese restaurants, those are the necessity.
Fukuzawa says Japanese people tend to like to maintain certain elements of Japanese life while abroad to be more comfortable.
This is a bowl of sake.
Shops carrying a certain kind of sake or restaurants offering specialty authentic dishes provide that comfort.
Is that you're gonna eat this and then drink this?
So have some dried squid, drink some sake, you're good to go.
Good to go.
Okay.
Japanese culture here goes beyond grocery stores and restaurants, though. Some public schools also offer Japanese language classes.
Back in 1970, when the economy in Japan was really, really good, Japanese programs are really strong. All over the United States. It's been changing, but here in Central Ohio, it's different. Thanks to a lot of Japanese companies, our students can see if they studied Japanese really hard. It's really going to be good on their resume.
The Japan America Society's Akiza Fukuzawa says despite the businesses, authentic stores, and restaurants, Japanese culture is still a little under the radar in central Ohio.
Yeah, those are called the sushi grade rice.
It's why she'll continue hosting cultural events and trying to get the word out of how authentic Ohio's experience is, even down to the sake found in the Japanese grocery store.
So that's how pure that is. There's a certain brand of sake that I found here, and I took a picture and put it on my Facebook and my Japanese friends. So, oh my God, that is very difficult to come by, even in Japan, in Tokyo. Why Columbus, Ohio, you have this sake?
And in case you're curious, the Tensuke Market does have okonomiyaki sauce. It wasn't bad. For IdeaStream, I'm Tony Ganser.
Who knew? There's more to this story, and you can hear it by visiting our website at ideastream.org/ideasnow.